So we just talked about Luka Doncic. Now we're going to get into some rumors that actually occurred in the NBA. According to Sportsnet New York, again, this is disinformation season right now. I'm not sure what to make about this coming out of Sportsnet New York, but we're going to talk about the possibility.
Begley though? I thought that was Begley.
The Dallas Mavericks and Los Angeles Lakers are among the teams interested in trading for Brooklyn's Landry Shamet ahead of Thursday's draft. Several teams have communicated with the Nets about possible trades for Shamet. Most of those scenarios involve the Nets receiving the team's first-round pick. Okay, the Dallas Mavericks don't have a first-round pick. Isaac, make this make sense for me.
I can't. Not really, but so for Shamet, it's obviously a shooting two guard, 24 years old. He's been a 38% 3-point shooter last year, 37% the year before, 45% the year before when he played for the Clippers in that stint. So I get it from a roster standpoint of saying, hey, we can always surround Luka with shooters. But for Brooklyn, it's like, why do you get rid of Shamet? It's because he's going to be a restricted free agent. He's going to be up for an extension. Brooklyn's like, hey, I'm paying a million other people contracts. There's, extension eligibility for Durant, Harden, Kyrie, all of them. They're probably all going to get some big time bucks. So I get it what they're trying to do. They're probably just trying to reset that spot because they can't pay Shamet whatever he's going to get. It's just for Dallas. Let me just ask you this. Would you rather have Shamet or Dorian?
Is that the option?
No, I'm just saying, like, for them, like, they probably look at, so Shamet's due $3.7 million. He's going into restricted free agency probably. So he's probably going to get over $4 million in free agency. Right. If you're Brooklyn and you look at somebody like Dallas and you say, okay, well, we'd love to have a guy like Dorian Finney-Smith on our team, and he makes $4 million for the next season or so. So it's like, that's what I'm saying, like, money-wise, who would you rather have? I think I would rather have Dorian over Landry Shamet. So it's stuff like that, Dallas just doesn't have a pick. Would they just absorb Shamet's, 3.7, for a future second-round pick, something like that? Probably not if they could get a low-end first-round pick this year for Shamet.
Is this when we find out what they think about a guy like Jalen Brunson, right? If they are like, do we need a Jalen Brunson type? We're going to go out and get Lowry and Dragic, or something like that. If they decide like, all right, we don't need this other guy, but we would like another shooter, so we're going to swap those guys because we think they're equal. Personally, I don't think so. I think Brunson's better than Landry Shamet. Shamet's a better shooter, but I would take Brunson over him just for the all-around game and everything he brings. But it may be we find out what this front office thinks about a guy like Jalen Brunson. We mentioned Landry Shamet, $3.8 million. So if you're going to do some kind of trade, it has to equal out. So there's just not a ton of options there. Maybe Brooklyn loves Trey Burke. There's just not a ton of different options there for the Mavericks to do in a trade like this, especially considering the rumor included that it would have to be a first-round pick.
Yeah, I wonder so Brooklyn also has the 27th pick in the draft too. So I have something for you. Ooh. It wouldn't help Dallas salary cap wise, but I wonder what Brooklyn would feel about it. There's obviously guaranteed money going towards a first round pick. I don't know what that 27th overall pick guaranteed money looks like. Probably a couple $1 million at least on that. So is there, and I don't know as far as money wise if this would work. Would Shamet in 27 for Maxey work for Brooklyn? And would Dallas do that?